Hello?
Walmart.
Hey, Tony, you there?
No, I'm at Walmart.
Oh, okay. Did you hear about? Are you busy right now?
I'm at Walmart.
Okay. Could I call you back later?
Well, what do you need?
Did you hear about Joe Biden picking Kamala Harris as his running mate for the Democratic ticket?
Oh, yeah, because Rice was an idiot. Rice was involved with Benghazi.
You thought Rice was getting picked, though, right?
It's either her or another girl or either Denning, Rice, or Harris.
All the gay people, including myself, are going to vote for her because she supports us more than the Republicans do. But I know,
She's California.
huh?
California. She's California. You know, she's from California.
I might have to move.
She's a California person. You know.
Yeah, California is like a different world.
Trump supports gays just as much as the Democrats did, and it doesn't make a difference. Trump supports everybody. He supports people. He's not prejudiced or racist or anything.
Trump supports business, I think, mostly, right?
Trump supports people.
But he supports people from like a business point of view.
Here. I got the coupon.
Trump supports people, but like only when business is like tied into that somehow.
Well,
I mean,
let me check out here. I'll call you back.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, can you charge me 3/4? How much is it? How much is one? How much is it? How much is it? Okay. Well, I got to go back there and get another one then. Just check me all out for everything, and I'll see if they have another one.
Hey, Tony, what's going on?
I'm just getting ready to make my dinner.
Oh, you're back in Palm Aire?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, I am.
How was your trip to Stewart?
It's working, man. It's working up there.
Was it is it the maintenance stuff that you're doing? I remember when we met the other day when you told me about
Fixing computers.
Fixing printers. My uncle just had an issue with his printer not too long ago, and was it the print? Yeah, no. No, something with a computer. But yeah. Do you have any ganja by any chance?
A what?
Do you have any ganja by any chance?
Man, I got very, very, very little. I do have some.
I mean, I don't know. Could I buy some from you or?
Well, I don't really have any for sale.
Could I pay you for like a batch in a sense that we smoke the rest of it and I give you whatever half of it is worth, whatever half we smoke, or yeah.
Yeah, well, give me like about 20 minutes. Give me like 40 minutes and I can do that. I'm right in the middle of my dinner.
Okay, should I walk over at like 8:55 or something?
Just text me, dude, and I'll let you know. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be.
Gotcha.
Please.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Who's this?
It's Richard. Hey, Tony.
This is Richard Wallace.
Yeah, I just got your text message, and I kind of wanted to like respond, but with my voice, not through text.
Okay, well that's acceptable.
So, like, basically, the thing is, if you don't like fight against the force, you get swallowed by it. Do you know what I mean? If you don't fight against it, you kind of get swallowed by it.
Look. There is no force. There is no swallowing.
There is racism in America. It still exists.
Okay. There's only racism if you create it. Okay? There's racism because you're creating it. You're defining it. You're allowing it. Okay? There is no racism unless you were, you're vocal about it. And there's been racism. There's been racism all around the world forever and ever and ever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's always there, but the only reason that you're saying something about it is because you're noticing it and engaging in it. Okay. I don't see racism as a part of my life on a daily basis because, I don't see it. I don't look for it. I'm not.
But it exists, and people like get stepped on every day.
Well, that's fine.
No, it's not fine.
It is fine. You have
People
to allow
getting
it because
people getting stepped on is fine.
yeah, because they're idiots. Okay, they're idiots, and if you're going to be an idiot, and one person's going to step on another, and you're all going to, go that direction and be an idiot, then.
Tony, I know you're with somebody else. I just like passed your.
No, I'm not with anybody.
No,
else.
there was two people there. There was two people in the balcony area or whatever. But let me.
No, there's nobody. There's nobody here. I'm outside. I'm walking.
Well, I saw somebody as I was passing.
Whatever. So you're spying on me?
No. I always pass that the golf course, and I just I saw light and I saw two people, and I kept going. That's it. But
yeah, so me and my buddy were playing chess, and we're done, and so he left.
Okay, so
Okay.
So basically, Trump is trying to take the country back to 1920. Do you know that?
Look, man.
Do you know that?
I think that's wonderful because that's before all this fucking corruption and politics fucking happened.
Dude, women couldn't even vote till 20.
Okay, great.
That's not great.
It's wonderful. You have no idea what Trump is doing. Trump is getting rid of all the assholes in fucking Washington who are globalists and are fucking ruling the world and running shit. Trump is getting rid of all that. Trump is cleaning fucking house, man. And for you not to notice that, and now you're saying all this other bullshit. That's
so
crazy.
here's the difference. I consider myself a globalist, but here's the difference between.
But being a globalist sucks. Dude,
being a globalist just means you want the world to be connected. So that's like the bottom line definition. I don't consider myself like one of these globalists who wants like to create like the world government or something like, some entity to. No, globalism just means like you just want the world to be connected. And my opinion is, and obviously everybody has a different opinion, every culture meshes differently with each other. So there's people that come to the United States that probably shouldn't be in the country. But at the same time, no, I don't believe in nationalism in 2020. If you believe in nationalism in 2020, you're pretty much an idiot because the world is going forward.
Wait. So what is nationalism?
So I'll tell you this right now.
What is nationalism that you don't believe in? What is it?
So basically, the Republican Party has been invaded by white nationalists, right? And so there's different kinds of nationalism in the United States, but specifically the people who specifically voted for.
No. See, now you're saying it's the Republicans' fault. What is nationalism? What is nationalism? Don't say it's one person or another, but what is nationalism? What is it?
There is a branch of the Republican Party that buys into some.
No. Define nationalism.
Nationalism is simply a hard love in your nation, like a hardened love in your nation, to where you buy into some kind of nation dream of. It's in the word itself. Nationalism.
Oh, so it's bad. So it's bad.
It's not.
So nationalism is bad. So love your country is bad.
No, loving your country isn't bad.
To love your country is bad.
No, loving your country isn't bad, but if it's attached with xenophobia, for instance, where you fucking think...
Oh, xenophobia. And you know all about that, right?
Yeah, so basically, if you think you can beat up immigrants on the street...
So the Republicans are beating up immigrants.
No, they're not, but Republicans enable the kind of energy to where some of the lower class in the United States, they end up carrying anti-immigrant sentiments because of the Republicans in power.
And do you know why that is?
Why?
It's very simple. And if you'll allow me to talk without interrupting,
go ahead.
Okay, this country was founded for religious freedom. Okay? The Pilgrims came over here from wherever they came from, England and such, for religious freedom because they were being oppressed in Europe. Okay? They were being oppressed in Europe, and they couldn't believe in what they wanted to believe in. They came here for religious freedom. All right.
Some people got kicked out too, but keep going.
All right, whatever. But that's how this country was founded. Okay, and eventually, came the Revolutionary War, and we wrote the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and we said, we are going to be a free society and power to the people, yada, 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 right? This all happened 250 years ago, 300 years ago. Now, all Trump is trying to do is continue that and get rid of the people in Washington who just do shit for political power and all this other stuff. All Trump wants is for every human being in America to be happy. Okay? He really does.
I don't fully buy into that.
Okay, because you're a conspiracy theorist.
No.
Right? But if you were intelligent and stopped worrying about all these fucking theories about what other people say, you would realize that all Trump wants is for everybody in America to be happy. That's why all the other countries in the world hate us right now, because Trump is making them pay for, the United Nations and making them pay for the World Health Organization. And that's why he got out of the Iran deal. That's why he got out of the Paris Accords, because that doesn't benefit the United States. We pay too much money into that. Trump is trying to help our country. Okay? He's all about nationalism. He's all about us. All he cares about is us.
So here's the
Okay,
thing: there is economic nationalism, and then there's other types of nationalism. But
And you know what? Look. I'm just talking basics. I'm not expanding. I'm just talking basics. You can say what you're going to say about all these different groups and all these different people and all the different fucking mentalities and all the different, like, who does what wrong and and gender equality and all this other shit. It doesn't matter. What Trump is trying to do is to make everybody equal and as humans, as United States citizens.
okay, so look right here. I'm on Ivanka Trump's Instagram. And obviously all of his family is connected. One of the posts like a week ago, on this day in 1920, the 19th Amendment to our Constitution was ratified, securing the right to vote for women and making a monumental step towards the more perfect union envisioned by our founders. So already there, that's bullshit.
That's wonderful.
Already there,
that's fucking wonderful.
The reason it's bullshit is because it's historical.
That is wonderful.
It's revisionism. It is revisionism.
That is wonderful.
It's revisionism.
That is wonderful.
Okay.
That is wonderful. That is fucking wonderful.
Nice.
That is wonderful.
Nice.
That is great. That is fantastic.
That's historical revisionism. Historical revisionism.
Who cares? Oh, I don't care how you define it. It's wonderful.
The founding fathers, from my understanding, they didn't care if women could vote or not.
Okay, well, that's why it's historical.
It's revising history.
No, it's not revising. It's accolading history.
It's kind of bending it.
No, it's accolading. He's accolading history, is what he's saying. He's accolading. He's saying women got the right to vote. It's a long time coming. It's historical. It's wonderful.
I don't know all the details. I know some of the founders were agnostics,
okay, but so why are you talking about it if you don't know the details? All you want to do is bash America.
No,
I don't want. Look, all you're doing is bashing this country, and you know what? I'm not.
I don't bash America.
Yeah, you're bashing it.
No,
you're bashing it.
No,
you're saying that Trump is doing whatever he's doing, like, because he hates America.
He doesn't hate him. No. He doesn't hate America. I only bash Republicans at this point, and he hangs up.
I'm driving down to Miami.
Oh man, business or like IT stuff?
I'm working, man. Yeah.
Quick question, dude. Do you know Juan, who lives in Building 23?
Who?
Juan. He lives on the 4th floor of Building 23.
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know him. What's up?
Well, I don't know. I had a couple of conversations with the guy. He's a Latino baby boomer, so he's like older than you, and stuff. I was just wondering if you two had interacted at some point, because, basically this whole thing happened really fast for me, and, in the process, you and him were, two of the only people I really spoke to. I mean, outside of Trini and, maybe one or two more people and stuff. So I was just wondering, because of interconnectivity, do you know this guy? Are you guys friends? Because I get the impression that you two have, had some kind of dialogue. You guys have both been living here for some time, or for some years and stuff.
Did he need some IT help?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Does he need some help with the computers, or what?
Well, this guy, from my understanding, he's also some kind of a not IT specialist, but he's like a maintenance guy. He was an he was an electrician, and I think he still does electrician work. And if he doesn't, maybe, I don't know, he has some kind of he works in some field similar. So you guys are both techie kind of older guys. So I just thought maybe you two had you two were friends or you two had some kind of dialogue. I mean, how long have you been living in Palm Aire?
Like 3 years.
3 years. Okay, no, he's been living here for over a decade. So I'm like, are you still there, man?
Yeah, man, I don't understand what you want.
I'm just, I guess, I'm just like surprised too, because like we went back and forth about Trini. Like, has he ever reached out and like asked you about the job that like the music job, like for a couple grand or however much he was willing to offer? Because he was like bugging me about it. Like he was like, I mean, we had like 5 conversations about it, and honestly, that's my fault because like I really should have taken the job and I could have made some quick cash and stuff like that. But I just felt like at the moment, like my mind was, I just felt like I just wasn't there when we had those conversations. So I directed him to you, or I gave him, I recommended that he go to you, and you said he was like an idiot. What like happened? What, did you guys have some kind of falling out?
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who Juan is.
No, not Juan. Trini. Now I'm talking about Trini.
Oh, Trini's an idiot.
You guys, so were you guys?
Trini wanted me to help him make CDs, and he wanted to pay me in cologne, and I don't like his cologne, so there was a no deal, you know. So falling out, he just wants to sell his cologne. That's all, and he's kind of an idiot, you know. He doesn't have anything to offer. He's a taker. You know, he just wants to take.
Well,
you know, he has nothing to give. The amount of work that he wanted me to do for some cologne was ridiculous.
So he didn't offer you, because he offered me actual money. I mean, he offered, maybe he goes back, maybe he flirted with the idea back and forth of like, okay, if this is a good guy, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna offer him a job where I give him cash, and if he's not, then I offer him cologne that I have sitting around in my house that I'm trying to get rid of. You know?
Yeah, he offered me money at first as well, but then when I said, okay, I'm getting ready to do this, he goes, okay, you make me 10 CDs, I'll give you a couple bottles of cologne. And I said, that's not going to work that way.
And
to make the CDs, you got to download all the music and get the music, and it's a pain in the ass. You know, it's too much work for what he wants. You know, even if you have all the songs, then you got to burn all the CDs. You have to have a CD burner, number one. And you know, computers these days aren't made with CD burners. So
yeah, no, I told him at some point that like I would have to go to Walmart and buy the actual machinery to actually do the job for him, you know. But knowing him, he would have probably compensated you for it, you know.
He would compensate me in cologne.
Well, no, I mean, you guys would go back and forth, and you would say, "Look, I want money," and he would say, "You know what? Yeah, sure, why not?" Because like he seemed kind of desperate for the music. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, dude, he's been asking for the music for 12 months or more, so more than that. So I don't understand why he didn't go back. Do you know where Trini lives? I mean, do you know he doesn't live in obviously? I assume. I mean, I don't think he lives in Palm Aire. He lives, but I think he does live in Fort Pompano, somewhere broader, like nearby, not like more than 20 minutes away, right?
I just don't know, man. His name's not even Trini. That's his like handle. Like he has another name.
His name is Darren.
Yeah, exactly. So, but the fact is that he doesn't have money. He wants to trade cologne. If you know otherwise, then do the work for him.
Yeah, he
you know, go ahead and do it.
On was it? No, this was the 4th of July. He left me. He said he had a gift for me, and he gave me like an empty bottle of cologne or something like that. And then what I did was I like smashed it on like the ground and stuff because I guess look, I think he kind of wants like somebody to poke, so that's why I like was like, you know what, dude, like that's why I kind of shrugged off because like he, don't get me wrong, he looks like a nice guy sometimes, but he also looks disingenuous and he looks like somebody who.
He's a scammer, dude. He's a scammer. Do not be involved with that guy. Just stay away from him. He's a bad person. You know, he is disingenuous. He's a scammer.
Yeah,
don't communicate with him. Don't talk to him. Just you're not going to get any money from him.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was looking for white guy to tap on the head. So I think I'm not saying like he's a bad guy, but like he's kind of, you know, he's someone that you have to constantly like you'd have to at some point while you're with him you'd have to like shackle his feet, or like not his feet, like his legs. You'd have to kind of like pretend that, you know, like.
Why would you give your effort to deal with him? It's not worth it. When he calls me, I just don't answer the phone. I don't answer the phone anymore because I know what he wants. He wants me to buy cologne. It's all about the cologne, and the CD thing is some sort of scam to give away cologne. And it's not worth my time. It shouldn't be worth your time.
What do you think about the loss, the Trump loss? I mean, you voted for Trump, right?
Of course, that's a scam too. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
Did you go to Stewart? Did you go to?
I don't even watch the news anymore.
Did you go to Stewart as like to like try to like flip some like switches like to try to get some votes for Trump, or was that like an IT related like drive?
I'm not political in any way, man. I don't devote any of my time to politics other than discussing a little bit with friends. That's about it.
Why do you think Biden won?
Because they cheated.
No, I think it has to do with demographical changes over the course of the last like 50 years in America. Why Biden won?
All right, well, you have your opinion, I have my opinion. I know for a fact he cheated. It has nothing to do with demographics. It has to do with him cheating in a few key areas. More people voted in Michigan than were registered to vote, you know, and in Wisconsin. He cheated, and there's a lot of money that went into cheating, and in the computers that count the votes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's.
You're saying the number. You're saying that Biden's numbers were bumped up by like 10 million, is what you're saying.
Yeah, wherever they needed the votes. It's in Pennsylvania. Trump was ahead by 200,000 votes on election day, and then all of a sudden he lost by 200,000 votes. You know, it's ridiculous. It's complete. And it'll never be proven. Trump's lawyers can't do it. The mainstream media controls everything, and it's just something that's, you know, if you don't believe what I'm saying, you don't need to believe what I'm saying. It's just my opinion and my, you know, what I believe in.
Well, also, they're not going to, like, say on the news we're all animals and we're, like, we're all voting in our best interests, and really morality goes, like, our values go out of the way the second that we're forced to change and, like, be in stressful situations. Everything that we vote for generally goes back. So, like, it's in the back. Like, it's not in the front. It's not that important to us. And so they're not painting that reality when it comes to, like, why we're voting. Because both Biden and Trump aren't stopping gun-related deaths. I mean, Biden would slow it down more than Trump would, but both of these guys are...
Biden is simply a pawn. He's a pawn in the Democratic world. He's just a pawn. He's not even going to run the White House. Kamala Harris is going to end up being the influence that runs the White House. Biden will be impeached within a year, and Kamala Harris will be president.
Why would Biden be impeached? Do you think there's like a lot of people around him have like dirt on him or something?
There's a warrant for his arrest in Ukraine. You know, he has a world scandal on his shoulders.
But you know, he's not living in the Ukraine. Oh, and that's also related to his son, right? I mean, well, it's obviously connected to him too. But you know, I mean, I mean, from my understanding, because I actually looked up the Hunter Biden thing. Yeah, like everybody has everybody basically by the everybody has everybody basically by the legs. Like it doesn't matter what country you're from. Everybody is like shackling everybody. Like we're I don't want to bring up China, but like I guess it's not a bad like. At some point, some of these guys borrow money from China. They have to pay it back, right? So basically, if you have to pay somebody back, that person's in the front. The person who doesn't owe anybody money is the guy who has more leverage. Like all of our politicians probably owe, not all, but like a lot owe money to. And Trump's a pawn in the Republican world or whatever. He's got people sitting on top. Bro, Trump has probably 10 women with recordings of like him saying some sexist shit. Him saying the kind of shit that would basically like make it so that like, you know, he would have to like resign. You know, probably some women his age have Trump saying that like he attempted to put like some chick that he dated in high school to sleep or something like that. Like I don't know, dude, something fucking.
All of that is just conspiracy to bash him.
Well,
you know, you can't believe any of this stuff, dude. You just can't.
Dude.
You know, and it's all before he was president. As a president, he's got a stellar record. He tweets like an asshole, and he is an asshole, but he's good. He's a very good, you know, he's learning to be a politician, and he's done everything right. He's got a good record for what he's done for this country. He's done so many great things for this country, but he gets no credit for it because the media doesn't want him to have credit. Plain and simple.
Look. If he did everything right, then there wouldn't be so many allegations against him. Okay, there wouldn't be so many
Because it's the fucking media, man. It's the media that controls it.
Look, there wouldn't be 10 women that have him by the hook. Okay, that have him on the hook.
Dude, it's the fucking media. What are you not getting? It's the media.
Trump's been on this planet for so many years that like things that were acceptable 40 years ago aren't acceptable today, and I'm pretty sure there's like 30-year-old recordings of Trump saying the kind of things that would make it so that he has to like that he would have to resign, like him spraying the N-word to people that like or about people that like don't deserve it, you know, like the kinds of things that would put Trump away. Like people have recordings, and it's his fault. If he was as clean as you say he was, he wouldn't have there wouldn't be all that leverage against him. But look, okay, he is not the cleanest person that you are saying that he is. So I don't understand why you are supporting him to the day you die.
Bad signal, man.
And dude, that baby boomer that lives in your building, the guy with the dog that walks the dog sometimes, he's like a shorter, like white guy. He has like a, I think a van, like is it a van? Like I have it written down somewhere, man. I think it's like a truck or something like. It's like I don't know what the model is. It could be Chevy or. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I can't hear you, man.
The guy that lives in your building, bro.